fighters in the world, and he has dealt with a lot of controversy outside and inside the octagon.
Oh, right when my day was going so well.
How's it going, man?
Hey, good, buddy.
It's going good.
Nice to see you, man.
Had a good show as well.
Yeah, I think so. Did you try one of these on yet?
What's that?
One of these bikes?
No, I haven't.
You haven't looked at the bikes?
I haven't.
Well,
looked at
come on.
the bike.
John, you wouldn't long kick me with across the ring, would you? Right to the stomach?
I might just
Would
go
you
with
really?
something crazy.
Yeah, see, I misjudged you. I thought we were friends. I thought we were hitting it off. You'd really do that?
I wouldn't hurt you with it.
You really would.
I just tap you.
Scott Rosa versus Thor. Again, that was a ground fight, and both Coach Jones and I misread Thor.
He won't be able to finish that way.
Thor is the most unassuming guy. Kind of scratch your head. All you've got to go on is his physique, his physical presence. There wasn't a lot to judge him. But took care of business. He wasn't overly impressive, though he was completely dominant. Oh, he got him, really.
I mean, who beats a guy named Thor?
Your winner by submission victory and moving in the house, Thor Troyne.
I don't think a lot of Americans know who I am, and the fighters don't know me, so I think that's a good thing for me.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of into it. I'm appreciating the energy.
Come on, man, you gotta fight out of here. Gotta fight. One more.
Wow, that was nice. Kelvin started to pull away a little bit in the second round, purely off of conditioning. He just was able to push a little bit harder. They got in a couple of scrambles, and it was the guy in the better shape was going to come out on top. It was a very close fight. Ultimately, I went to a judge's decision, and they raised Kelvin's hand.
Kelvin Gastelum.
Jimmy just went out and took care of business. He didn't hide his intentions at all, drugged this guy to the ground, kept him there, and put him away in the first round.
Come on, man, you gotta get out of here. All right, that's it.
I got big Luke, man.
Luke?
Yeah, he's tall.
What do you got? You like Luke?
Got that reach.
Oh!
Yep.
And frankly, the guy that won't get on the plane is kind of hard to... Oh, all right. Well, somebody's going to stand up for himself.
Oh, yeah. Nicholas fought his heart out, swinging to the fences. But Luke was just too much for Nicholas.
It was a dog fight. Absolute dog fight, but complete domination by Luke. I mean, he's got such incredible height. He knows how to use it. He can catch you with feet, he can catch you with knees, he can catch you with that long jab from across the ring.
I definitely got my eyes out on Luke. He looks like a competitor. I think he's top 3 right now, talent-wise from what I saw.
Advancing into the house, Luke Barnett.
Feel relieved, man. The guy was a slugger. He took a lot of punishment. Tough kid. He hurt me too with some stand-up. Disappointed with my hands. Much better than that, but I can show it on the series now, so I'm happy.
16-4, 32 years old. He's from New Zealand. Grew up in a marijuana grow house.
Okay.
My mum had problems, my dad had problems, my brothers had problems. Yeah, I almost feel like their failures were for me to not fail. So I can't stop. I can't quit at anything. Stubborn, stupid, or a good attribute, I don't know.
Oh, what was that? You gave a position. Oh, you gave a full mount.
He just lost.
I saw two tough guys that went out there and fought. I thought they were really evenly matched, and that's what made the fight so exciting. I thought this was very close. As a fan, I wanted to see a third round, but ultimately Dylan edged him out.
Your winner by decision, Dylan Andrews.
And it's really important to understand what a good job Tim did so that you can understand what a good job Dylan did.
Be ready for a third, guys. Be ready for a third.
Andy ends, I think he's a very good fighter. The problem is he ran into a hammer known as Uriah Hall.
Uriah Hall didn't finish, but the guy's so explosive and so talented and kicks so hard and hits so hard.
Winner by decision and moving in the house, Uriah Hall.
We all, I think, me and the two coaches, walked away from that fight thinking this is the guy to beat.
He's got the ability, but I don't know if the cardio is there.
No, that's a big problem.
Yeah.
After the elimination fights, Coach Jones and I both did the same thing. We went to our respective locker rooms. We sat down with our coaching staff. We analyzed the talent as we saw it.
This guy has a big cut over his eye, which decreases his value big time.
This kid was well-rounded, but
He never got tired. He fought dirty and close, so he could actually be thrown in there against a great striker.
All right. I get it.
All right, guys, gather around. I want to let you guys know that we'll be bringing back the wild card this year. Whoever loses will decide, me and the coaches, which two guys get to come back. So the point of that is, we want to see guys who fight, man. You got to show us that you want to get back into it. You got to show us that you want to be here. All right, so I forgot to tell you the best part. $5,000 for finishes, okay? Knockouts or submissions, you win $5,000. Damn. And $25,000 for the best knockout, $25,000 for the best submission, and $25,000 for the fight of the season. Cool?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, we're going to pick teams tonight. Whoever wins the coin toss gets to pick whether they want to pick the first fighter or the first fight. Okay? Sonnen wins. Fighter. Who you got?
I got Luke.
Luke?
I wasn't really impressed with my performance. I didn't feel like I fought well. I've never been picked first for anything in my life. When I was picked first, I was like, this is pretty cool.
My first pick was Luke Barnett based on one simple thing, and that was conditioning. I felt he pushed harder, pushed the pace more than anybody else.
All right, John, who's your first pick?
All right, we got Clint Hester. He was big, he looked very athletic, and I was just impressed. I was impressed with his takedown, his ground and pound, and I thought he'd make a great first pick.
Uriah Hall.
I was like, oh, I want to be on Jones' team because I like Jones and I like the way he fights, but I believe, you know, things happen for a reason.
Josh.
Zach Cummins.
Bubba McDaniels.
Getting on Team Jones, I think, was a gimme. Having my friend on my team, I think, is going to bode well for me, too. To be looking out, you know, to help me make the best matchups for me to advance in this tournament.
Tor. Thor, did I say it wrong? I apologize. Thor, pleasure, buddy.
We're going with Roy Jones Jr., a.k.a. Gilbert Smith Jr.
I was like, Jones, pick me. Jones, pick me. And I think he somehow heard the sound waves, and then he picked me.
I got Jimmy.
Colin.
I will take Kevin Casey.
Mr. Adam. Welcome to the team.
Thank you. Kelvin. Can't believe you're still available, stud.
Hey, come on. Let's go, baby. Let's go. No, let's get in. Get him. Last but certainly not least. Let's go, baby.
Being the last pick, I like it. I like it, man. I'll fly real low under the radar until I come up and pop.
Gentlemen, welcome to the Ultimate Fighter.
Great job today. Awesome job today, man. All right. Let's roll. We don't need these turkeys. Hey, we kind of matched everybody up in our heads.
Yeah, we made a list sort of who we want to fight and the order we want to fight them in. Yeah, I got it right here.
Do you guys know a lot of those guys over there?
More or less, just from seeing them around and like, you know, I'd like to fight first,
and I'd like to fight Jimmy.
We all have who we want to fight, and we have the order that we want to fight them in.
But the decision is not up to me. All I can do is give my advice and let the coaches know what we as a team are thinking.
But I do very well against grapplers, so
hopefully we keep control of the picks the whole time.
This is good for us to look at to see how you guys as fighters are thinking.
Yeah.
But I mean, Jones obviously has to find a word.
Honestly, I think we got a shot at winning every fight against everybody.
This is our career. This is our life. I can only hope that they would listen to us.
I think there's only one shutout in tough history, which was Rampage.
No, he won one fight.
Did he?
He won one fight.
I think at the end
I
they started going.
think we can pull it off.
You think we can do the only first shutout?
Yeah, for sure, man.
All right, guys, so obviously, Chael, you got the first pick a fighter. We got the first pick of the fight we want. And we're going to go with... All right, guys, we got the first pick of the fight we want. And we're going to go with Gilbert Smith versus Luke B.
Big Luke.
The team came to me with a list, and the fighters had decided who they wanted to fight. And Josh had the first fight, and Gilbert was the fourth fight. But I saw that Gilbert wants to fight Chael's #1 pick. I thought it would be a huge morale boost for our team if we can get in there and take Luke out in the very first fight.
I really, really like Gilbert, but I don't think he's ready. I really wanted to fight first, and I think that was a decision that was made in haste. Whoever wins the fight keeps control of the pick, and you know, we talk about having a clean sweep and beating all their guys 7-0, and we can't do that if we don't win the first fight.
I fought tall guys my whole career, you know, being that I'm only 5'9" in the 185 division. So I think it's a good opportunity for me to set the tone for my team.
Be ready to go, guys.
We'll do our part.
I didn't really want to be the first pick because I took a bit of damage in my first fight, but in my career I fought a lot of guys at his height, his build. You know, muscles don't win fights, it's all about intelligence, so I think Team Sonnen are going to be in control and stay in control for the rest of the series.
John, thank you.
Awesome.
We appreciate it.
Train well, boys.
Luke versus Gilbert is about as good of a matchup as we could ask for. Luke is going to win this fight, and we're going to take control of the competition. And when I take control, I don't give it back. First day of training, and my role is this is my team. We were able to pick these guys all the way down to the coaches, and we did not go after a coach that we didn't get. I got Vinny, who is the Abu Dhabi World Submission Grappling Champion, to my own coaches, Clayton, Jamie, and Scott, to Coach Dolce, who's in very high demand. We got them all. And the only way I'm truly going to know when they need to rest and when they need to push is to make sure my body feels like their body. I need to know how they feel. I need to be on the front line with the troops.
3, 2, rack.
The team is vibing real well. I think we have a lot of guys that are kind of just like ready to work. It's all like guys that you know are in there for like to be serious and really to work hard. So I think our team is really, it's well put together.
Team Dark Side. I love it. Ready?
That's pretty bad.
1, 2, 3.
Team Dark Side!
You know you made it when you get a house with a door like that, huh?
So good. Just came by for a visit.
Chael and coaches came in today. It was pretty cool to have them come by the house.
Something just totally unrelated, but you will break a sweat. What we're looking to do is to gain control in this fight. We think that Luke's going to beat Gilbert. And if that happens, it's extremely important that we get Uriah Hall to the next round.
Your skills are of such that I just assume that looking around you know where you stand. But, you know, as an athlete, you do need to be told. Part of it is to make sure that you move on to the next round without, you know, running into somebody that should be a semifinal or final bout.
If it was up to me, I would take out all the big guys first. But again,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll take out
Bobo,
Josh.
right away.
I'll take him on first.
Really?
Yeah, why not?
You're the man.
Thank you. I said before I wanted to fight Josh, I wanted to fight Adam. I want to take out, you know, pretty much their best players.
I've never been good at anything in my life. I've never been really good at this or really good at that, or knew I could do that, and MMA come along and I just got it. I don't have any money, but you don't need money to become good at MMA, you know. My mum's a Jehovah's Witness, so she understands following a different path. My dad is a bit of a hippie, and he's always told me to do my own thing. And I think when I went to my parents and I was like, okay, I'm quitting my job, I'm going to move to Cambridge and live in a gym and just do MMA, they were like, okay, that's what you want to do, that's what you're going to do.
Well, you want to know what a great fight is when both guys truly believe they're going to win. We truly believe we're going to win this fight. Look, this one's real simple. You have a drastic size difference, and when you have that, both guys must get inside so you can hit the guy. We got a significant reach that Gilbert is going to have to come in and get him to the ground. I think Gilbert can do that, but I don't think he can do it more than once.
What's the game plan?
Get up. Okay, you're gonna take your shirt off.
No.
Then you're gonna do this. Then you're gonna get yourself a turkey sandwich.
Initials, signature, and date on the bottom. It's like the 4th.
All right, guys, let's do this. Let's get Gilbert.
Yeah, look at all that muscle, baby. Yeah.
185.
Gilbert looks extremely confident. He looks very at home, very relaxed. Hopefully he doesn't go out there too relaxed, and he's able to fire hard, but we feel good about it.
Come game time, you can expect Gilbert to go out there, take Luke down, grind him out, and submit him.
Luke.
The main thing that I like about Luke is his level of fitness and his energy. That's really the most intimidating weapon you can bring into a fight is that big heart and that conditioning.
So from what I'm hearing is that Jon Jones's team wasn't too crazy about this matchup, which isn't a shocker. Gilbert Smith is one of the shortest, smallest guys here. I don't know why Jon would pick a guy with such a height and reach disadvantage to go in against a guy like Luke Barnett.
Come on, let him go right now.
Today, man, leaving you alone. You've got the tools, you've got your offense. Let him play that. We are not going to shut your offense down because this knucklehead's got a couple of tools. He does have tools. He's a fighter. He's got 2 arms and 2 legs. That's right, and a mouth. I mean, we expect it. It's a cage fight, but it doesn't require a ton of thought.
I take it more than personally. I do not like being picked first. They've got the first pick, and they've got 7 guys out of 7 guys. Anyone can fight anyone, and they pick me. You know, I think they're trying to play games, so I'm going to put a stamp on this win, and then it's our turn to stop playing games.
I just gotta be the smarter fighter. I gotta know when to use my toughness. I gotta know when to use my speed. I gotta know when to use my power. I gotta know when to use my skills. I gotta know when to defend against his skills, his toughness, his speed. I just have to be very educated and very intelligent out there and be able to impose my will.
That was a bad matchup. Jones made that match too.
Gilbert, if you can stand up, let's stand up. Come on, let's go out the champion.
Your winner by TKO and moving on, Luke Barnett. Bring it on!
Round 1, I just remember Gilbert going out there and waiting. You know, he let Luke really dictate the pace of the fight. He allowed Luke to fight at his range, using those long arms to keep Gilbert at bay.
Round 2 was a lot like round 1. Smith keeps wrestling around and doing what he's doing and eventually gets blasted with a flying knee. That was as much of a knockout as you will ever see. he was out.
Gilbert lost the fight tonight before he got here. I don't feel as if he really ever got the ball rolling. And basically, Luke came with better cardio, more confidence. I don't think cardio should ever be a reason for losing a fight.
I'm not going to make a big deal about it. Everyone knows that I told them so.
Kevin, you and me need to go next, brother. You and me. You and me, brother.
Whenever it happens, man, I'm
You and
ready.
me, brother. Let's do it.
When we lost the fight, I knew that something had to be done to try to keep us in a little bit of control. So I took it upon myself to call out Kevin in the fight. Being that's the fight I won anyway, why not?
But when it's time,
You and me,
I feel like it was very disrespectful, his approach in calling me out.